Thank you for being here. In this video session, we are going to learn about real numbers and Euclid's division lemma. Let's get into the topic. Real numbers are the numbers on which all the arithmetic operations can be performed. Okay. Let us say the examples of real numbers are integer, natural number, whole number, rational numbers, and irrational numbers. Okay. Integer, whole number, rational number, irrational number, and natural. Okay, let us see the examples of integers. The numbers which are lying on the scale, let's say minus infinity, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 till infinity. All the numbers which lies on the number line between minus infinity till infinity are called as integers. Now we will learn about whole number. The numbers which start from 0, 1, 2, 3 till infinity are called as whole numbers. Okay, let us learn about rational numbers, irrational numbers later on. Now let us learn about natural numbers. What are natural numbers? The numbers which starts from 1, 2, 3 till infinity are called as natural numbers. Okay. Now let us understand rational numbers and learn about rational numbers. All the integers which can be represented in the form of ratio are called as numbers. Ratio is nothing but, let's say for example, 3 by 5, 4 by 2, 6 by 3. All these numbers can be represented in the form of ratio. And generalized form of this ratio is divided A by B. Okay. All the numbers which can be represented by using numerator and denominator are called as natural numbers. Okay, let us consider 1.5. As I told you, rational number can be represented in the form of ratio, which is having numerator and denominator. 1.5 can be written as 3 divided by 2. In the same way, 2.5. This is 5 divided by 2. Okay. All these decimals are also a rational number. Okay. Now let us learn about irrational numbers. Irrational numbers are the numbers on which we cannot represent in the form of ratio. Are called, let's say for example of 5 and exponential. All these numbers we cannot express in the form of ratio. And one more example is root 2. We cannot represent root 2 in the form of ratio. Please make sure all the imaginary numbers are unreal numbers. Our next topic is Euclid's division lemma. As the name itself suggests, Euclid's division lemma, it's a division of integers and representing in different form, in general form. Here is the example. We have 5 balls here. We have to distribute 5 balls to 2 kids equally. How we will distribute 5 balls to 2 kids? Let's say these are 2 kids. Okay. We will distribute 2 to 1 and another 2 to 1. Okay. So this is the one which is remainder. Okay. This is diagrammatical representation of Euclid's division lemma. Okay. Now we will write it in mathematical expression. How we are going to write? We have 5 balls and we are dividing it to 2 kids. Okay. 2 times 2, 4, and 1 is the remainder. Okay. What is the 5? 5 is the dividend. 2 is the divisor. And 1 is the remainder. And 2 is the quotient. Okay, let's say we have 5 is equal to, this is the division, dividend, and the divisor is the 2, this is the divisor, this is 2 into quotient, this is 2 quotient, and finally we have the remainder 1. Okay, let us consider one more example. 22 divided by 4. Okay, 5 times 20 and 2. Okay, how we are going to represent the same division in the form of generalized form? Let's say 22 is our dividend and 4 is our divisor, and 4 is our divisor into 5 is our quotient and 2 is our remainder. Okay, let us try to generalize the statement here. Let us consider dividend as A, divisor as B, and the signs will remain same, and quotient as Q, and plus, and remainder as R. Okay, once again I repeat, dividend is represented as A, divisor is represented as B, quotient as Q, and remainder as R. This is the generalized formula of Euclid's division lemma. To understand, to represent in the form of the given equation with an example. Let's say 35 divided by 4. This is the number which is given. Okay. Now let us find out the division, divisor, quotient, and remainder. Okay. Here we know that 35 is the dividend and 4 is the divisor, and we will try to divide and find out the quotient and remainder. Okay, 35 divided by 4. 4 times 8 is 32. Okay, now the remainder is 3 and quotient is 8. Okay, so our dividend is 35 and divisor is 4 and the quotient is and remainder. Quotient is 8 and remainder is 2. Try to solve these 3 problems and send your answers to the mail ID which is given in the description below. Thank you.